and welcome to Time with Lydia, the pharmacist. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 amazing natural tips that can help reverse the symptoms of PCOS. PCOS stands for polycystic ovary syndrome, and if you haven't seen my recent video on the symptoms of PCOS every woman needs to know, then please do go check it out because it's going to help you understand this video better. PCOS is a chronic condition that affects 1 in 10 women, which means that it is really common and it can cause a lot of upsetting symptoms such as skin conditions, excessive hair growth, hair thinning, acne, oily skin, and infertility. According to the World Health Organization, PCOS is the leading cause of infertility in women. So you can see the extent to which PCOS affects women. However, some symptoms of PCOS can be treated and reversed through lifestyle changes and the use of medication. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 amazing natural tips that you can follow to reverse and treat some symptoms of PCOS. A common feature of PCOS is insulin resistance, which leads to high levels of insulin in the blood and consequently high levels of the male hormone, androgen. Androgens are responsible for most of the symptoms of PCOS, such as infertility, menstrual problems, acne, excessive hair growth, and oily skin. The first natural way that you can treat or reduce the symptoms of PCOS is to reduce your carbohydrate portion size. Carbohydrates is basically starch, and here we are talking about carbohydrates containing foods. To improve blood glucose control, it is important not only to consider the type of carbohydrates that you consume, but also the amount of carbohydrates that you consume. The amount of carbohydrates that you consume will determine the amount of insulin that is released into the blood. And in PCOS, as much as possible, you want to reduce the amount of insulin in your blood. So the amount of carbohydrates you consume matters a lot. Carbohydrates containing foods include bread, pasta, noodles, rice, some vegetable starch such as potatoes, beans, lentils, dairy such as milk, yogurt, ice cream, custard, and also table sugar, which is present in cakes, cookies, desserts, chocolates, and sweets. Bear in mind that even though your portion size matters, it should be determined by how active you are. The second natural way that you can treat or reverse the symptoms of PCOS is to eat foods that have low glycemic index. Glycemic index refers to how quickly carbohydrate is digested and absorbed as glucose into your bloodstream. So the type of carbohydrates you eat matters a lot in this case. Foods with high glycemic index that you need to avoid include white bread, white rice, cereal bars, cookies, potatoes, and cakes. These are digested really fast in the body and they cause a spike in glucose levels and hence a rise in insulin levels in the blood. The advice here is to eat foods with low glycemic index. So instead of white bread, eat whole grain bread. Instead of white rice, try grains such as bulgur, couscous, quinoa, or wild rice. Rather than regular potatoes, go for sweet potatoes. All these alternative foods are slower to digest and they help control the release of insulin into the blood. Additionally, foods with low glycemic index contain a lot of fiber and a lot of water. So they help control digestion and they help control your weight as well. When it comes to fruits, eat them in moderation. The best one with a low glycemic index are berries, and any of them will do. So you can eat strawberries, blueberries, or blackberries. So next time you're doing your grocery shopping list, make sure you add some berries to it. Now, number 3, to reduce the symptoms and reverse PCOS, there is a requirement for some minerals and vitamins, and these include calcium, vitamin D, and iron. The lower levels of estrogen in the blood in PCOS may make you more prone to losing calcium from your bones. It is recommended that you take a lot more of oily fish, especially the bones, which is made up of a lot of calcium. Most of our vitamin D is made from our exposure to sunlight, but during the winter months, this is not possible. So it is recommended that we all take vitamin D supplements. So consider taking a supplement of 10 microgram vitamin D daily. Because of irregular periods and heavy bleeding associated with PCOS, there is a need to replenish iron stores when you suffer from PCOS. Iron deficiency anemia can cause symptoms such as tiredness and headaches. So it is very appropriate that you make sure you eat healthy to maintain your iron levels. Foods that can replenish your iron levels include red lean meat, green leafy vegetables such as spinach and broccoli. Also add some vitamin C containing foods such as oranges and peppers, as vitamin C can aid in the absorption of iron. Now let's move on to the 4th natural way that you can reverse the symptoms of PCOS, omega-3. Although the evidence is limited, there is some suggestion that omega-3 fatty acids may have a beneficial effect on some symptoms and complications of PCOS. Aim to include some dietary sources of omega-3 in your diet. For example, oily fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as nuts and seeds. And the final natural tip, which is number 5, that you can practice to improve the symptoms of PCOS or reverse the symptoms of PCOS, is exercise. Get moving. If you normally don't exercise or move your body, then taking a step is better than not doing anything at all. Start slowly and build it up gradually. Exercise can improve the body's response to insulin and improve insulin resistance, making insulin work effectively. Build it up slowly and aim for 5 sessions per week, at least 30 minutes per session. Additionally, exercise can help you lose weight and reduce insulin resistance. One other thing that exercise can do is improve your metabolism, which can also in turn improve your levels of energy. I hope you're going to put some of these tips into practice. And even if you don't suffer from PCOS, these are natural ways of staying healthy and preventing chronic health conditions. Please don't go without giving this video a thumbs up. Share with your family and friends. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please hit on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our educative content. Leave your comments and your questions in the comment section. Thank you once again for your time today, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye for now.